Games. I am Maleficious, and I'm back with more of Surviving Mars. And so you might be wondering, wait, Surviving Mars? Why are you playing that again? Or possibly, hey, what's with that new layout? Well, to answer the first question, a month ago the first paid DLC for the game came out, so I decided to buy a season pass and collect all of it. So yeah, we're actually going to be checking out the new stuff in Space Race DLC. As for why the menu's laid out this way now, that's actually part of the most recent free update, Gagarin. Yeah, there have been a lot of things added between the free updates and the paid DLC. So, well, yeah, I can go ahead and skip those tutorials. Although they've probably been changed a little, maybe. Yeah, the first new things that have been added with Space Race is that there are two new sponsors, Brazil and Japan. Brazil being a normal difficulty sponsor and Japan being a hard difficulty sponsor. Then I'm going to be playing as Brazil. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of new colony logos have been added, which are pretty much all the flags or logos for the various sponsors. And yeah, I'm going to go with Brazil's flag. The next thing is that each sponsor has a unique vehicle and a unique structure added in Space Race. So Brazil has large supply pod as their vehicle, and that's something that's been added with Gagarin. Supply pods are basically one-shot rockets you can fill with with cargo and launch them to Mars. They arrive a lot faster than rockets, but they can't return. They can be salvaged for metal though, although I suppose technically rockets can also be salvaged. And the unique structure for Brazil is the rare metals refinery, which turns waste rock into rare metals. And let's see, Brazil's other things are colonists grant funding when they arrive on Mars, passages cost no resource and are constructed instantly, colonists suffer no penalty when using passages to work or visit connected domes, and we'll start with 5 free large supply pods. I don't remember if we had passages the last time I played, but passages allow you to connect domes together to make, well, essentially large domes. As for commander profile, I think City Mayor is a new one that starts with 2 billion additional starting funding. Buildings require upkeep less often, and your starting bonus tech is Mars Nouveau. Building costs in metals and concrete are reduced by 20%. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play as Ecologist because I've never actually played that. So with this, surface comfort of decorations is increased by 10, and our starting bonus tech is Hanging Gardens, which unlocks Aspire, which improves resonance in the dome. That's something I've never actually tried. But yeah, I've actually experienced a fair number of the mysteries now. I've done Power of 3, Inner Light, Philosopher's Stone, Artificial Intelligence, Mars Gate. Well, yeah, you saw how that turned out if you watched the previous series. The Last War, Wildfire, and Metatron. So, I'm just going to go with random. Okay, so here's another thing. With Space Race adds in rival colonies. So, rival colonies, you'll be competing against them for milestones and planetary anomalies, and you'll also have the opportunity to trade resources with them, and maybe also conduct covert missions against them. Alright, so let's see, what have we got for prefabs? Drone hub, evaporator, fuel refinery, and Sterling Terrier. Yeah, that'll be fine. Starting with an RC transport, I think I'm going to go with an X-plorers instead. Start with some drones, some polymers, machine parts, electronics, and orbital probes. Alright. Let's give this a shot. I don't think I demonstrated cold waves last time, so... Yeah, I think I'll give Arabia Alpha a shot. So, high on cold waves, moderate metals, moderate water, a lot of concrete. Let's see how that turns out. It should be interesting. Oh yes, I just have water tonight if anyone's curious.
Welcome to Mars.
Alright, same intro. We found...
I'm Edward O'Martian, and you're listening to Mars Vision Radio, the bringer of the Mars Vision Song Contest. Don't miss out. Keep listening.
Okay, that's another one of the paid DLCs. The Mars Vision Song Contest radio channel. It adds a new radio channel with songs from all of the sponsors, apparently. I'm going to use my orbital probes to scan this sector, and okay. That didn't turn out as well as I liked, but, well, we've got a metals deposit, low grade, and a very low grade rare metals deposit. So I'm thinking I'll set up my first dome here, and I'll land my rocket around here, I think. Yeah, it's going to need to be... I want it to be... This is a problem. I want to grab as much of these metals as I want, but I want to put my drone hub in a place so I could have access. Oh yes, one other thing that has changed well, this is actually part of Gagarin, and I'm pronouncing that way instead of Gagarin, because it's how they pronounce it in game, and I suspect it's closer to the Russian pronunciation. But yeah, the mission evaluation is gone. Instead, you have specific goals that from your sponsor. You have sponsor goals to achieve. So it looks like our goals are to land a colonist on Mars by Sol 15. We'll get 4,000 research for that. We need to export 60 rare metals by the end of Sol 30, and that'll give us 10 free supply pods. We need 4 domes with spires, and that'll give us a fusion reactor prefab. We need to have a dome connected to 3 other domes, and that'll give us 3 celebrity applicants. And we need to have a dome with more than 200 colonists, and that'll give us $3 billion. So, let's get on it. Oh, okay, we need to start scanning. Let's scan nearby areas. Oh yes, now if you press, another thing that's changed with Gagarin is if you press P, you get a planetary view of the planet. Looks like our competition is India, USA, and Blue Sun Corporation. Oh wow, our relationship with Blue Sun is bad. Okay, well let's get on this. And let's speed it up a bit. Oh, we're not researching anything right now? Okay, Earth-Mars Initiative, Explore AI, soil adaptation, low-G hydrosynthesis. Oh, wait, we're going to need subsurface heating, definitely, since we're going to experience cold waves. Okay, AI, we're going to need power. Oh, we have a Stirling generator. I can just plop that down somewhere, and as long as I leave it closed, that should provide us all the power we need. Well, at least early on. Okay, concrete extractor here. It's average grade. Oh yeah, is this, I think, no, not mission profile. Another thing is, well, the UI has changed. You have Command Center, which I think has replaced, the tab that I liked. We have, you can actually, this new building colors option. Surviving Mars is default. Blue sky gives things mostly a blue hue. Cherry blossoms, pink trim. Rainforest, we'll see that. Red steel is red with steel gray trim. Let's see. I'm also going to plop down the drone hub, I think. How about here? Yeah, that should be good. Oh, we need a couple of depots. So a universal depot and a metals depot and a concrete depot, I think. That should get us started pretty well. Okay, so drag some cable to there. USA has nearly completed a milestone. Yeah, so milestones here, you're in competition with others. Milestones now give you research as well as points, although points don't really matter that much. Maybe I ought to launch a second cargo rocket, although I do need to get colonists pretty quickly, although I do have large supply pods. Well, let's speed this up a little. Oh, there we go. Got new anomaly. Okay, yeah, advanced Martian engine. Advanced Martian engine would be pretty nice. Drone drive. All this stuff will be good. Yeah, our sponsor's only giving us 100 research per soul, but I could outsource some science. Where is that? H. Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 billion to outsource 5,000 science over the next 5 souls, because I'd like to speed up my research a bit. Okay, we've got concrete. I don't need to be storing power, do I? We've got 3 here. We're using 3 there. We're using 1 there. Maybe I should set up the moisture. No, then I'd have to open this. But well, as long as I keep it closed, it doesn't actually get any dust in it, apparently. I may need to... I think I need to set up some solar panels. How much concrete is there? Okay, average grade. This area seems very yeah, this seems to be similar to another game I played, at least in topography. Oh, I should also set up a sensor tower, I think. Yeah, okay. That'll help us scan the surrounding area faster. Which means, yeah, it's actually neat, considering, again, sectors that are closer to a sensor tower get a lot more boost. And every sensor tower you build gives you a 10% boost for everything on the map. So that's nice. And plus, they provide early disaster warning, although the only thing we have to worry about right now is cold wave. Okay, it's Sol 2. Let's start. Ooh, okay, Earth-Mars Initiative, so we have some more research. No, wait, not there. There. Okay, and I think I want to start water so I can get some fuel. Actually, I may want some power. Well, if I'm... Yeah, you can see things have a green trim with
back for more of the
rainforest.
Mars Vision Song Contest right here on Mars Vision Radio with me, Edward O. And now, the United States of America gets its turn. When Apollo 11 landed on the moon in July 1969, Neil Armstrong took a giant leap for mankind and set his feet on the lunar soil for the first time, which profoundly changed in the minds of every single Earthling. However, that landing was nothing like a relaxing walk in the park. The truth is, they nearly crashed. There are plenty of videos about it, so check it out. It's a thriller. Speaking of a thriller, Michael Jackson was also inspired by Neil's walk, and he went to the dance studio and invented his famous moonwalk dance. Then again, it's been debated whether Michael was from Earth or not. Our next artist in this friendly musical contest is also a Jackson, though his last name is Taylor. Maybe he'll invent a Mars walking dance move. After all, he's a Jackson too. Who knows? What we do know is the name of his song. Ladies and gentlemen, for the USA, this is Jackson Taylor with All I Need.
Alright, so I'm thinking I've actually done this map before because this sector is starting to become familiar with me. This is another thing that's been added with Gagarin research sites, where if you build a dome within its radius, it boosts the research generated by that dome or by outside research facilities. Yeah, there is one sponsor that can have exterior research facilities. I'm thinking I may need to launch another rocket, or at least a supply pod, because I don't have the polymers. You know what, I'm going to launch a large supply pod since I start with 5 of them anyway. So I'm going to need some polymers. I think I'm going to need some electronics as well. Or actually, wait, can I get I could fit a rover in if I... Yeah, let's launch a transport. Oh, we still have 2,000 kilos. Let's load some more polymers and launch.